Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. Before I begin, I would just like to thank my viewers and those that have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate all of your positive feedback. Thank you. This is a general reading, therefore it may or may not resonate with you. If you don't find any messages in this reading, please go and check your moon or your rising sign or both for your messages. This reading is for Scorpio for the month of December. At the bottom of the deck and the overall energy, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about traditional values, family traditions. It's large organizations and institutions that have a set way of doing things. It's all about the rules and the regulations, doing everything correctly, not doing anything shady. This can apply to the workplace. It can apply to home life. And it's also about official documents. If you are dealing with any official documents at this time, make sure to read the fine print. At the center of your reading, we have the Nine of Wands. This is about you hanging in there waiting on something. It could be you're waiting on an official document, on a decision. And you're looking, because you're looking over this way and you're kind of looking rather suspiciously. You're at a 9, which means you're not quite there. You have probably run into a little setback or a challenge. And this card is telling you to don't give up. You just have that one last little hurdle to overcome. It's a card also of reflection and assessment before going back in to get it done. So over here we have the moon. The moon shows some confusion, not really seeing clearly. You don't have all the answers yet, which is apparent right here. You may be keeping things to yourself right now. This card speaks of secrecy and deception and things occurring behind the scenes, a need to take a deeper look at things that are going on around you. Next to that, we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is typically good news coming in quickly by mail, text, email, phone. It could be messages you are waiting on from this, either a large organization, an institution, some kind of official document. But because it's next to the moon, it may not be all that it seems, and you may need to take a deeper look or a closer look at these documents. And here again, under the moon, we have another card of assessment, waiting. This reflects this card here. Based on what you've done so far, is it worth it to continue? You may have waited a long time for this. This card here is typically a card of waiting on projects to bear fruit. Will it work? So whatever this is over here, you are probably assessing where you are at this point, and is it worth it to continue? Now, next to that card and under this message card here, we have the Knight of Wands. This knight represents a Sag, Leo, or Aries person. That could be somebody you know, who's somebody who's within your circle. It could be somebody that's associated with these documents, or it could be somebody that just embodies this fire energy. If it is a person, they would be an adventurer, very courageous, somewhat of a risk taker. The negative side to this person is that they can be impulsive and somewhat unpredictable. As an energy, this card, it indicates events that occur very quickly and quite unexpectedly, and they are generally dramatic changes. It is fast forward movement. It's energy that can just propel you forward. And it can be a house move, a job move, whatever it is, it's some kind of dramatic move. Again, this could be connected to this large institution, organization that has a set way of doing things, official documents. On this side here, we have two pages, one on top of the other here. The Page of Wands. It's a very young energy. The page. Like the very beginning. And if it's a person, it would be a young person under the age of 25. Again, a Sag, Leo, or Aries person. Someone who would be loyal, enthusiastic, hardworking, somewhat of a visionary. As an energy, he would be bringing in positive, unexpected news that is associated with creativity and change. He could also indicate lots of messages and communication going back and forth. Again, we go back to this card here. This could also indicate a possible reunion with an old friend. Now, here we have, he's looking towards this Knight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus person, or someone who embodies these energies. Somebody who's hardworking, efficient, loyal, very methodical. The Knight of Pentacles is the man with the plan. It could be that you are embodying these energies. It indicates an improvement in your financial situation, but patience is required. And as an energy, it's also asking you to go with the flow and not to give up. And that's twice we have that message here, not to give up. I think that these messages and these communications have something to do with large organizations. It could be where you work. It could be legal documents. It could be having to do with the church. Then we have the Page of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So that could represent you. It's a very young energy. More than likely, it is an energy, depending on your age. As a person, you would be very loving, caring, and emotional. Someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. You'd be the type of person easy to fall head over heels in love with. Um, the page as an energy brings a positive message on an emotional level, having to do with a marriage, a relationship, a birth, a project. I truly feel that this is an energy. And as an energy, it's asking you to follow your heart with regards to a situation. And we finish off with the Chariot, which is a breakthrough, breaking through blockages that have held you back. It's forward movement, triumph over difficulties. It's taking control of a situation. For some, it can indicate you may be changing your vehicle, and it can indicate travel also. But I think this is having to do with this card, a lot of it here, and large organizations, institutions, rules and regulations. Whatever you're waiting on, this news is coming. It will touch you emotionally. It's going to propel you forward. And now you do have some sort of creative idea that you should move forward with, because it is financially sound for some of you. This card does indicate an improvement in your financial situation, but it's a slow moving energy, and but it does finish successfully. And you have this other card here of victory under it. So just remember to read the fine print on any documents you might receive, or be very, very careful about the things that are going on around you, and look twice at whatever that message is that's coming in, and you'll be all right. Now, I drew an archangel message for you, and here we got brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel, and he says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Here you go. And I also drew an Angel Answers card, and you got in the near future. So hopefully that answers any question that you had. So that's all I have for you for December, for this reading anyway. And I would like to wish you a great month of December and a very Merry Christmas. If you would like to book a reading with me, my details are in the description box on how you can do that. So thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.